You are listening to Proof Text, a GlossaHouse podcast exploring Scripture with Dr. T. Michael W. Halcomb and Dr. Frederick J. Long. Welcome and enjoy.
Hello, welcome to Proof Text. I'm Michael Halcomb, and in this episode, we wanted to help you grow your Greek vocabulary. So, we're thinking more about Greek roots, and we've talked a lot about these over the last, many months. So we're continuing to build our Greek vocabulary repertoire by considering Greek roots. It's a very, very helpful strategy. And today we're thinking about the Greek root yen, gamma, epsilon, nu. Now, I have stepbible.org open for those of you who are watching or listening. And on this platform, which is free, stepbible.org, I have my Greek Testament open, and I can just hit the little search icon, the magnifying glass. Now, I have my keyboard on my computer set up to where I can switch from English to Greek or Hebrew as I desire. So what I'm going to do in this case is switch to Greek, all right? And I'm just going to go here after I've clicked this magnifying glass where I can search for a word, and I'm going to enter the root that I'm interested in. I entered yen, gamma, epsilon, nu. And what I'm going to do is go down here and click on words that start with yen. And what's going to happen is Step Bible is going to bring up the passages that contain these words. So for example, you can see here Matthew 1:1. Vivlos yeneseos. That's interesting. Yeneseos, if we turn on our quick lexicon here, we can see what it'll give us. You see, now that's actually where we get our word like Genesis from. Genesis is what this means. So it has to do with birth or genealogy. Now that yen, gamma, epsilon, nu, is where we get our G-E-N, Genesis, genealogy. So there's that's where we get it from. So you can use this as your mnemonic, right? This also, if you look at Matthew 1:17, you have yene, and you can see here yene. This has to do with of one's kind, or also can also do with a generation. As you can see, there are quite a few instances of where this occurs. Let's look at something outside of Matthew for yen, if we can. So let's just turn to Mark. And one I want to look at here is Mark 7:26. It says, to yani. And you can see that this comes from Janos. Now this is also where we get our word like genus and species from. It has to do again with offspring or of a kind, right? So yen as a Greek root has to do with a beginning, or so like origins, or genealogy, in other words, or a genus, a kind, offspring, which also relates back to an origin. So when we're thinking about this Greek root yen, let's think about origins or kinds. All right, yen, which is the equivalent GEN in English, has to do with origins or kinds in most instances. All right, hope that helps.
Interested in growing your ancient language skills but not sure where to start? GlossaHouse can help. From illustrated readers and short stories to lexicons and grammars, GlossaHouse offers a variety of resources for beginning, intermediate, and experienced ancient language learners. Head to glossahouse.com today. GlossaHouse, language resources for the global community.